So here we are at the North Central Pennsylvania Aquarium Reef Society swap. It was held in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Um, this swap was a smaller of the swaps. Not a whole lot of people and vendors, but great group of people that were there. Uh, I did bring all the coral that I had in my 75 that was left and some new and used equipment that I had. I figure, you know what, you're allowed to bring anything and sell anything, so I ended up setting up 2 tables with Scott, and he brought his coral, I brought mine. I brought a bunch of my new stuff, a bunch of my used stuff. Um, every single piece of coral that we brought walked out the door with somebody. Even the Frag tank that I built here, one of the vendors purchased. They're going to set up a anemone tank for this. I forgot my black insert for the bottom, so it kind of threw off the color of everything, but nobody else complained because every single piece that you see in there was sold. A couple pieces were given away. One of the guys that's a subscriber to my channel was there, bought a coral, and I gave him another one. And I actually gave him my gel filter, so my pictures and video in this video here is not the best because I'm just going off of everybody's LEDs. So there was a handful of, I think there's maybe like 10 different vendors at this swap. Some with just one table, some with I think up to 3 or 4. Lots of, even though it was a small swap, everybody brought their goodies, and there was definitely lots to choose from between selling coral and trying to do some shopping on my own. It was very hard to take the time to stare at a tank, but the cool thing about this show is that since it wasn't so crowded, you can actually stand in front of a tank for 15-20 minutes without somebody shooing you out of the way. Nice big clam there. It was about as big as a big baked potato, and it was like $100, so pretty good price on that one. I remember that. But everybody had everything, SPS, LPS, softies, pretty much anything you could think of that you wanted to add was here, just like any other swap. I love the design of this one tank here. It's just, I like how it's like you can put your big pieces up front on the left, and then you have your higher flow on the right and your lower flow up top for like euphilia and everything. And this tank here, this is the guy that actually bought my Frag tank, but this was pretty cool looking too with all the different tiers. I mean, you can fill up a lot. And on the back side of this tank, he actually was selling inverts. And also at the show, there was a little surprise guest. Sanjay Yoshi was hanging out with us. He actually liked my tank too. And he bought one coral. I don't know who he bought it from, but he only bought one for his tank. Here's the raffle booth. They had a lot of good stuff there. Everything from frag discs to nano tanks to LEDs. They actually had a Kessel A80 light, MP10 power head that Scott from Roscoe's Reef won. Damn you. Plenty of complimentary refreshments. They threw a little pizza party for lunch, like they always do. So it was pretty good. Got the snack all day. There's a nice looking tank. Those 8 cans were pretty juicy right there. There was a couple that I was staring at. There's these 3 there that I just couldn't make up my mind on, but I ended up getting them from another tank. This is Kingpin section here, Kingpin corals. This is where I picked up 2 corals, picked up an 8 can, little tiny frag, and frog spawn. But yep. So I'll be going to the Delaware show in 2 weeks. I'll put out another video on information on that. My previous video has the info on it in case anybody wants to go. But thank you guys for watching, and if you guys are going to be headed to the Delaware Frag swap, let me know. But I will see you guys later, and keep reefing.